Dave's little shed shop. You might notice I'm not in the shed shop. That is because it's full and I can't get in it, really. At the moment, we're waiting for the new shed to turn up. So we needed to get a new toy to help with the build of the new shed, essentially. This is it. Boom. It's a little tipper. A little tipper. That sounds stupid. I picked this one because I like the look of it. It's a cool colour, according to the picture that I bought. So I'm going to cut this open. We'll have a look, see if we have to build it, and then give it a test. Apparently it's going to hold 250 kilos.
I imagine you've got to put the wheels on it at least.
I would imagine so too. Let's get cracking. What a colour. I think everything's literally in this and I just slide it out. This is so cool. Oh, it stinks of rubber. Shit. Look at the colour of that. Yeah, got to build it. Oh my God. They smell amazing. So you can smell instructions. There appears to be a lot of parts. I'm going to give this a quick read. Back in a mo. Okay, so this is the Rocwood RWPDC1, the garden cart, with a polyethylene
bucket.
Yeah, let's call it that. Bucket. Bath bucket thing. So it feels surprisingly quite sturdy. I chose this because all the others have so many reviews saying, oh my God, there's bugger all in the way of instructions on how to put it together. I had to put it together pretty much from looking at the pictures. You know, from when they bought it. This is, it's detailed. This is properly detailed. Really simple. Now I'm only going to use two tools for this. My trusty Leatherman and adjustable spanner. And that should be it with any luck. So first up, it's the front wheels. Front wheels? What would you call the front? The front, the handle, the front with the tip?
The front with the tip.
Front wheels. Axle thing.
The pouring end.
Exactly that. Two M850s. And everything's set out really nice in this. You've got M816s, M825s, M840s and M850s. Bosh. That's little now dream. Oh, I wish I had a socket here. So M825s. Literally, you just follow them in a row. It's brilliant. Next up is the M8s by 40s. These aren't coach screws, so no square bit. So I think, because they're the only thing that keep this part attached. No play. Next up, the rear wheels?
Yeah.
The steering wheels. Now they have this massive, look at that, whacking great plate. That's got to be at least 5mm thick. And it's exactly the same on this. Now, you use the big M12 and then that goes on. So it's kind of like a bearing, but I'm going to add some grease because I think it's a good idea.
Grease doesn't come with it.
No, grease does not come with it. Loads of grease on here. Loads of grease on here. I'll stick more on this. I'll stick it straight on here. That's better. The next washer and the nut. And do up. So this actually does have a stop, bottom of the threads. Oh, that's it. That's what's missing. A little tub of grease. That's all this needs. Next up is the 4 M16 washers and the 4 cotter pins. Got your wheels. I was wondering which way round these went, but I mean, it's a bit obvious, isn't it? You know, valve goes on the outside, and then you've got the big spigot on the inside, like this. Bosh. More grease for the axles. You don't have to do this, but
They'll last a while.
it will last longer. And it's the big bit on the inside. I just put a little bit more grease just on the washer. Put that on that. And the cotter pin through like that. Take your cotter pin and just bend. You could do just the one or do both. I like on something like this, bend it all the way back on itself so it can't interfere with anything. And that's it. Wheel can't come off. Just do that to all 4. Job done. Next up, 16 mils and this. And this goes on here. I like that, but we've got to turn it over to do this. Might as well go for the middle top first. Good idea. That. Brilliant. One finger.
That's because it's empty.
That's awesome. Well, there's only 2 things left. Big ass spring, bolt, obviously nut and washer, and a handle. So the spring goes in here like this. This goes through here and this part of the spring. Then the handle, which for some reason has 2 holes. That hole and that hole. It's this hole you want, the top one. The handle comes in here, like that, and then you feed that through, like that, into the other side of the spring and through. You do it up. That's it. What I like about this, you can take out this pin and that pin, take off the handle and connect it up to something. How freaking cool is that? As it stands, we have loads and loads of work for this to do. Every bit used, every bit in order. Start from the outside, work your way in. Brilliantly done. Brilliantly done. And this is awesome. That makes things easier. So, as you can see, it can hold quite a bit. That was 100 kilos of sand. And this is more than 100 kilos of man. Right, now where to go? Mrs. S, take me to the shops. Too much fun. This thing's brilliant. I mean, the fact that you can lift it up and tip stuff out, brilliant. So manoeuvrable. Even better, you can turn it on the spot. And we can give each other rides. Brilliant. Because yes, after I went in it, Mrs. S went in it. And then I kind of tipped her out completely.
Straight on my ass.
Exactly. Now the reason we bought this is because we are putting a new shed in. There is going to be a new base there, and we are going to have to run from the front to the back with concrete. You did see me put some extra air in these tyres because, well, they were pretty flat. They don't fit it because they're quite tough little things, but they need 30 psi. Once you get 30 psi in these, rolls like a dream. We are going to be using this for moving a lot of stuff, which is literally the only reason I got it. And as you saw, it was good fun to carry this much man in this little thing. If you are in the market for one of these, I would certainly suggest getting one because this is so simple to put together, really manoeuvrable, really well built, and the fact it can take so much weight and still be able to be tipped is excellent. And if you've liked this video, please like, subscribe, click for notifications, and we'll see you again soon.